And welcome back to YouTube to what will be the second part in this city in Against the Storm. I think in the last part we just opened up this dangerous glade. We're still in the process of pulling the loot off this fishman soothsayer. And is trying to take advantage of this ancient proto-heat. Oh, useful. Possibly copper vein there. We're probably going to want to break into a forbidden glade soon. Do it again. It'll be a little bit, well, it'll still be a gamble if we do it again, but take the gamble again. Yes, I have the links to repair that. And do I have the bricks for mine? Yeah. Oh, we have the amber for amber trade, so let's get those guys in. We already got a source of jerky, so it'd mainly be a source of incense. It's probably not a good pull. We have a source of bricks. I should probably actually build that source of bricks. And we've got on map coal. Don't have a farm source yet, so grabbing a farm would probably be a good idea. For the tiny farm we found over here. Oh, and actually I have completed the press. I'm just assigning people to using the press. Oh no, that's the press, not the stamping mill. Should still build the stamping mill as well. So you're going to be lower quality than the stamping mill I'm making flour. We won't turn you off because you'll still be pretty good at doing it. And presumably you want to build some houses. Probably only beaver houses. Because we got the planks. Not super interested in building boots, but we'll need fabric. And this is a decent place to make training gear, which we'll want. Another reason, we've got training grounds, so if we make a bunch of training gear, that'll make the lizards real happy. Okay, so for the moment, it looks like we're going to shove lizards in the mine. Sorry, lizards. You've got mining duty. I'm doing well as well. Okay. We got some lizards. Well, I suppose that's just making them happier, right? So it's not necessarily better. So I can probably have to put some lizards in there. Oh, we got 3 free workers. We'll hold off on assigning them tasks when we break into the next glade so we get the houses done. Okay, everyone is housed. We could continue to improve on that by building more specialist housing. Oh, that's actually something I should do as well. Is small glade. We're going to be operating over here, which is decently far away from the normal hub for quite a while. So this might be a decent place to set up a housing hub. So they don't need to do a lot of walking. A warehouse as well. And I can build my specialist housing up around that to get the resolve bonus from that. We're still locked to the level 1 resolve encampment bonus. Can't go higher than that. I suppose as far as food is concerned, should be on the lookout for things I can turn flour into. Healing or ruins? Well, we've... Oh, yeah, that's probably the problem with ruins, is... we've already salvaged 1 building, so what's the probability that we're going to have 3 more buildings to salvage on the map? Do we have insects on the map? No. These are both pretty bad. Okay. Blue for 50D. I'm gonna go with this one. This one, I like the reward better on that one. They're both gonna be long shots on if we actually do them. Oh, what I should do, probably should have done already, is get ready to try to chop into the Forbidden Glade over here. Should he sacks from being low on food? No. Merchant, do I want to buy or sell anything from the merchant while he's here? Probably tools. Okay, well I can't tolerate everyone being that unhappy, so we'll take some more camps off. the storm. Pie, or jerky for every set of pie. That's probably what we want. I'm probably going to be on the lookout for making something like pie. We've got ourselves a dark gate. The mere presence of a dark gate makes the villagers fear for their lives. -8 global resolve. Ouch. Rage of the forest. Sealing it is probably the best choice. Given what we have.
Yeah. Hamida.
And Leviathan. Okay, so we're going to be looking for the improved... I think that's the improved trappers? Yeah, the improved trappers camp. Do we have any good ways to make more food right now? Apothecary running forge? Probably yes. And I don't need you for bricks anymore. So we've got the stamping mill to do that.
Voila. Mira.
Can I afford to get hostility down one more? I'm just gonna have to accept people leaving. Yeah, I can't afford... I probably can't even afford to keep the fires going as it is, so... We're just have to accept people leaving, which isn't super great. I mean, we're going to be able to stop the harpies from leaving. I think all the harpies are going to leave. Something for the last harpy's opinion for a moment. Okay, there we go. Dangerous Glade cost me 3 of my harpies, but we managed to make it through otherwise. Dye ale wine. Oh, biscuits and pie. Yes, biscuits and pie me. I need those biscuits and I need those pies. I need to free up someone from somewhere to run something. Geyser pumps. Let's turn the geyser pumps down. I need people to actually build stuff. Looks like we should be able to keep the last remaining harpy going through the storm.
Mira.
Make it a little bit more likely we'll assign the harpy to a job that it likes. Green punk enthusiast. So the only one that's going to be hard is probably going to be the clearance order. Pastries. Need fulfilled for pastries. Yes. Well, we're gonna be feeding our people pastries left, right, and center. They're gonna get sick of them. Oh, I forgot to activate the small farm down here. We get a cornerstone. Is it going to help us? Okay, 40 war skins for every reputation point retained through high resolve. We'll go ahead and go with that, because we're in a plausible state where we're actually going to do that quite a bit. And we have a merchant who's arrived. Merchant! Solving my food problems is kind of what I would need you to do if I were to buy a bunch of stuff from you. It does not look like you are selling what I need to buy. Well, actually, it really looks the other way around. It looks like I'm not selling things that you want to buy, which is also a problem.
I have a Buckley.
Walla.
É harbo.
Harbo orada.
Three of these built. basically take advantage of up to 9 of them, so feel free to build more. Low on food, yeah. We need our advanced food makers to be making food quicker. Okay, we got a double resolve bonus for breaking into 2 glades. We got a glade that is threatening to explode. Tear down or fix it? What are you going to give me to fix it? Clearance water. Basically, it'd be a geyser that doesn't take a worker for clearance water. Or I can just tear it down using my abundant materials. To get the hazard to go away. Thinking I'm going to just tear it down to get the hazard to go away.
Yeah, hold me dog.
Gaining reputation from everyone being happy. That's always good to see. Oh, it's the cutting into glades benefit wearing off. Okay. Well, I suppose if we got a stable state of affairs, we can just cut in some more glades. Try to get the buff for the storm. There we go, and it's a blood flower, which is never really great. Mine is empty, okay. Guess I know I'm getting nothing back for it, but that's the state of affairs today. Farms is food, so I should probably assign these guys to get the farms going instead of get the mine going back to the mine. Harpies are roll really low, but it will survive the storm at least. Another cornerstone. Are you gonna help me? Oh, if we're finding herbs somewhere, maybe. We are technically getting herbs slowly off of this, so packs of provisions would not hurt. It would allow us to move towards some of our objectives, like standing levels.
Ah, ouais.
Everything built for the moment? Yes. That's tree marked, okay. With everything built, let's go ahead and have our builder
Aïe.
go and start to try to pack one of these large abandoned caches. People! More people, more problems, but it's also the sort of people that we can house pretty easily with specialist housing, so let's take advantage of the planks we just got. House those beavers. No deposits near the stonecutter camp. Well, that's fine. We've definitely got more stone to cut. That will be quicker to cut. These ones over here. Okay, we're gonna do another blueprint roll in like 20 seconds. We do. We got skewers. Don't think I want any of these choices. Distillery, I think, is the best of these choices, but I'm not really that interested in it. So we're gonna go reroll. Hope to get something better. Yes, that's not what I call better game. We'll go herb garden because the herbs might help with trying to get more advanced food cooked.
Water.
Oh, and what are you selling me? Herbalist camp, which I don't need, but wouldn't be bad. And furniture. We'll check back in a minute. We'll see how much of this gets dropped off in that time.
Hey, Doyo. Ouais.
I think on the eve of the storm, we'll break into this dangerous glade. Okay, so I have 33 amber. I should be able to buy one amber fairly easily. We're going to say some stones. I'm going to pick those two up. And then, can I pick up these? Probably not. No, that's going to be too much of a reach. But yeah, I think the herbalist camp, if we find a big version of grain or something, not grain, herbs or berries or something will be great. And the furniture is +1 global, so. we have a operational grill. Can I free up some... Yes. Free up some lizardmen to go assign to the grill, where they'll be more productive. Oh, I do have a small deposit of mushrooms. So let's set this up, even though we're not going to use it very much yet. Yeah, on the eve of the storm, we're going to break into this glade. That'll give us a global +5. We've got more workers, but I haven't really got more tools. I can't do those. Got stone, so if they had something valuable in them, we could probably break into them. I'm not seeing anything necessarily that I want to break my back over right now. So that's the other thing, is I can set up a replacement mine for the last mine we lost. Oh, no, I'm doing no such thing. We're out of parts. All the parts have been spent. Will we find more parts? No parts. Which means no mines. It means no... Well, actually, if I get the thing for Trapper's Camp, we'll have an upgrade. We'll have a Trapper's Camp upgrade. Because we have a Trapper's Camp. Okay, we're getting reputation from everyone. It's not a lot, but it's not 0. Okay, and for the effect we have the Altar of Decay, which we could sacrifice for 20 hostility points for every 2 villagers that have died or leave. I think that's going forward. I don't think that's retroactive. It is retroactive. That would probably be pretty good. Or I can tear it down. Powerful Necrotic Curse, Blight Resist, take 10 seconds, or take 10 more seconds. Hostilities increased by 30 for every wildfire essence stored in the warehouse. Only active when it's worked on, and we have no wildfire. So we could do this one, and this one would basically be 0 cost. It would just be time to get it out of the way, get it cleared for safety reasons. Yeah, we'll just clear it for safety reasons. As we make more tools, the lizardmen should get happier and happier and happier, which is always good to know. Let's go ahead and get... How many of these do we already have? We have... Yeah, let's go ahead and queue up 4 more and get the maximum bonus off of housing for the lizardmen. Oh, and of course you can use stone for making the bricks. So we shouldn't have a brick problem. Hey, reputation has given us another point. Maybe. Nah. Nah. Probably the tincture here. Dye would be useful to have as a production option. Even if it doesn't necessarily be OP. I thought, oh no, you're a 2x3. That's why you're not fitting there. Okay. We can trade things. Trade leather. Sure. More people. More people, more problems, but also potentially more solution to those problems. Farms are running. Do I need more barrels? Well, I need someone to work the tincture. Tincture will turn coal, copper, scales. Let's not have to turn the food into stuff. U plus a container. So say 20U, 20U, 20U. And you would actually benefit from one of you. Okay, I think we basically stand ready to break into glades like we did for the last storm. And I very much feel like this level, or this city is going to end one way or the other fairly abruptly in the near future. Because even though we're only like a third of the way up the reputation, or 2/3 of the way up the reputation track, once we start getting the stuff together we need to go the rest of the way, I feel like it's going to be very sudden and quick. Because we got 1.5, 2. By breaking into these, I'll probably get like 2 more off of those. And then there's the remaining 4 at that, so. Right, so basically we need parts and I need initiative. Wow. The reputation threshold for the lizardmen to be making us more reputation is incredibly high now. Lots of ponds. We don't have it. Well, I was about to say I should set up a fishing hut, but that requires parts. I don't have parts. No parts. How many beaver houses do I have? About 7, so let's build 3 more. When's the next merchant arriving? A minute. Let's see what the next merchant brings. I'm hoping tools. Parts wouldn't be that bad. Well, I suppose I should get a blight post going at some point. I can try making use of all this water. No solar trees for what good at camp. Okay, we'll move you a little bit, but we'll move you back because I'm gonna probably... Actually, I'm gonna break into a bunch of glades in short order soon. You've arrived. You're selling me tools. No. I don't really want to... don't need a long drizzle. What do I want off of you then? Buy some incense. Why it's being offered. This might seem like a interesting choice. Why buy incense? And the logic on my thought process is incense is required as an input to a lot of glade events. So that's going to give me the option to, or hopefully give me a better option pool when breaking into these glades. Which is what I'm actually basically going to start doing. So you break in there. We're going to need the time, so start breaking. Break in there. Small one. Pack a small one up right away. Get the packing. We found a fuming machine that if I'm desperate for, I could fix. Yeah, let's go ahead and just fix it to get it out of our way. Assuming they've picked up the parts for that already. Yes, okay, so we're not gonna have a parts problem. We're open to the last glade. What's the dangerous thing going on here? Bribe or hunt down the fishermen. Well, bribing requires money. Hunting them down just makes our food go poof. Okay, I can tolerate missing food. Let's go oil. We're going to the small press for more oil. It's not going to make a big difference, hopefully, at this point, but... Clan Hall? We already have one. This one's probably the best one to go with. We'll let them start building a bathhouse so they can get clean after I leave. Because by the looks of it, we're probably in good standing just to get the level done. I definitely don't need more people. You're gonna be VP. You're not gonna be a VP. That's fine. Well, I know where the herbalist camp's going. Where's the big mushroom? Actually, you probably were better where you were. Let's be back on that spot until you've harvested it. We'll move you later. We don't need any of you guys. Oh, maybe the parts would be good. Or not the parts, the tools would be good. One and a half. We're about to get one. For half, I just need 10 tools. I've got 4, or I got 6. I suppose in theory, if I can get some bars made up. Bring the place making bars. You would be. If we had some copper in the system. We don't have any copper in the system, you don't have any parts, because you haven't... Ah! Lack of parts. Lack of parts is being a lack of parts. 4 minutes for you, so you won't be here until after the storm. Bring into that small one for the resolve bonus, and bring into this small one for the resolve bonus. Okay, so we're just looking for that last half point of reputation. Which is just... probably the easiest way to do it is just tools. 4 tools short. Or we can pack you in. Beavers, get to the job. So we should, as soon as that gets packed in, win the level. I am not envious for the poor sod that will be in charge of the camp after I leave, because the food situation's bad. Most of the industries aren't being properly fed anymore, but it will finish. It will finish the mission, and that's what counts. Queen will be angry at the next person, not at me. Oh, you have parts. Never mind. I'll leave the guy with some stuff to actually try to fix the place with. I obviously don't need this for our run, because we're about to leave the map, but... need to open up another one. We would be able to open up another one. But in 5 seconds, we should win. And there we go, win. Discover 80 glades. That's enough to get me level 8. Introducing useful things like the smithy and the ranch. We've seen the ranch before, but now it's actually going to be in the pool that I can pull, which will be nice. This was level 25 lizardmen. Makes her corrosive tolerant. And, well, I think that's 1,500 across all the settlements in the run. So back to the world map. Do a little bit of the post map. Oh, this was, do the achievements of being in the place. Gonna be tossed up between the I don't need the caravan wagon, so I could do 1, 2, or 1, 2, be in the range of the seal, right? So that's not necessary. But if I did the caravan wagon anyway, that would allow me to set up wherever well, that would allow me to set up on the fisherman ritual for the next one. So I've got the choice. The choice is gonna be between these two. I don't need the seal fragments. But I'm not going to take it right now. I'll leave that for the beginning of the next episode, the next part. So we'll have a cornerstone, a new cornerstone choice. A new decoration. Some more XP. And we'll go ahead and buy ourselves access to the Harpy houses. So in future runs, we'll have the Harpy house. An extra cornerstone reroll. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and leave you for this part. So if you're watching on Twitch, this will be the end of the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, this will be the end of the part. I don't know when I'm going to get around to recording or if I'll be able to record the next part, so sorry if you're wondering when the next stream would be on Twitch or when the next video will up on YouTube. I don't know when that is. There's a decent possibility. If you're on YouTube, check in tomorrow. If I've found time to stream, it'll probably be up on YouTube by then. If you're watching on Twitch, sorry, at the moment I don't know when the next stream will be because I am going to be moving this upcoming weekend. So this is also the reason why the stream is shorter than normal. So catch you all in the next part or the next video or whatever happens. Till then, have a good time. Later.